Our hearts go out to the family of those who were on board and all 6 who were on board of the helicopter. It's almost reminiscence of the plane going down here on the Hudson River. But thank God we didn't lose any lives back then. At approximately 3:17 this afternoon, we began receiving multiple calls for a helicopter that crashed in the water. These calls generated the response of many agencies, as Deputy Mayor Daughtry stated, including FDNY, NYPD, the Port Authority, and our Jersey partners, the police officers in Jersey as well, and the Coast Guard.
There was like an explosion on the propeller, but there was a little sliver of light. So the people that were next to me, we were like, was that a lightning? We weren't sure if it was the lightning or what, but the propeller just exploded and scattered, right? And then after that, we saw the plane was just spiraling down, like going from left to right, like that. And we were like, oh my God, oh my God. And we started screaming because we were like, is this really happening? We just couldn't believe it. We were like, is this for real? This can't be for real. And then we were crying, we were hugging each other. When it hit the water, we were like, oh my God, oh my God. And then we were scrambling. We were like, what do we do? Do we call 911? I mean, how can we get these people help? But I know for the first 15 minutes since that plane went down, there was nobody in the water. The plane was just there and everybody was just standing still. We were crying. We were like, oh my God, what do we do? You know what I mean? Because do you jump in? Do you try to save them?
3 adults and 3 children were on board a Bell 206 helicopter that had left from the downtown skyport just about 3 p.m. The pilot and his family visited from Spain, what our preliminary information has at this time. Members of the FDNY and NYPD harbor units arrived at the scene, and divers from both agencies entered the water. At this time, all 6 victims have been removed from the water, and sadly, all 6 victims have been pronounced deceased.
NYPD dive team is in the water as part of the secondary search. So not only are your harbor units sort of like taking a look close to there.
According to the manifest, aboard the helicopter were 6 people, 1 pilot, 2 adults, and 3 children. NYPD divers pulled 4 people from the crash site, and FDNY divers recovered an additional 2. Immediate life-saving measures were undertaken on the vessels at the scene, as well as the adjoining pier. 4 victims were pronounced dead on scene, and 2 more were removed to local area hospitals, where sadly both succumbed to their injuries. Names are being withheld at this time pending family notification. Here is what we know about the flight, and this is based on flight tracking software. A Bell 206 helicopter flying for the tour company New York Helicopters took off from the downtown Manhattan heliport at 2:59 p.m. The aircraft flew south before turning to fly north along the Manhattan shoreline up the Hudson River. At 3:08 p.m., the helicopter reached the George Washington Bridge and then turned again to fly south along the New Jersey shoreline. Shortly thereafter, the aircraft lost control and hit the water just a few feet off the coast of Pier A Park in Hoboken. The cause of the crash is currently under investigation.
Is that it? It's coming up. Yep, it's coming up. Whoa. That's all she wrote.